Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking, or I want to talk a bit about EA. Now, there's been a lot of videos on EA, loads of videos actually in fact that I've been watching about all sorts of different things regarding Electronic Arts. You know, things about their share prices plummeting, about press conferences that have been made when they're outlining their stance on microtransactions and cosmetics in the Star Wars game. Like I say, not really got any sort of opinion on that. But you probably... Sorry, the opinion. I mean, extra opinion, because obviously I did a video on the loot boxes before, and I actually spoke about it quite a lot then. But the point I wanted to bring up in this video was if it's time to actually boycott EA, and by that I mean not supporting them anymore in whatever games they bring out, which, unfortunately, for a gamer, someone who likes, you know, exploring different genres, different game types, that does limit you when you block off one of the main publishers. So, as you may well know, if you're an avid viewer of the channel, you'll know that I have done the same thing with Ubisoft. Now, that was for my own experiences with them. Nothing to do with the fact they make boring, you know, cookie-cutter games that are all effectively the same thing, just in a different skin. Which is one criticism that you could give Ubisoft. But no, more than that, it's, you know, because of my own personal experience, and therefore, you know, I no longer buy Ubisoft games. The last one I got was For Honor. I had loads of issues with that. I got it with my motherboard, and I couldn't log into the Ubisoft thing. I spent 2 hours on the phone with them. It's all very well documented. So, you know, that is my reason for not touching Ubisoft at all. But in terms of EA, they're slightly different. I mean, I don't actually have Origin installed on the computer at the moment. I did a clean install a while back when I got some new of the hardware. So I don't, you know, I haven't installed Origin since then. Haven't had any need to. Last game I had on there was Mass Effect Andromeda, which is actually installed on my hard drive. But, you know, that for me sort of killed any sort of love affair I've had with EA. Unfortunately, I haven't played FIFA in the last couple of years, but like they said in their press conference, you know, that is the style that they want to incorporate into every genre of game, not just their sports games, because obviously they do the same thing with Madden as well. They've got like an Ultimate Team there, which from what I gather sounds to be pretty much the same concept as FIFA, for us over here anyway. And yeah, I'm not really sure what they actually add to the gaming spectrum overall. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to go out and just buy Pro Evolution Soccer now. I'm really not all that fussed about football, soccer games anymore, to be honest with you. You know, whether EA's played a part in that with how they've treated FIFA, maybe, you know, or maybe eventually the same thing over and over does start getting to you, which I always thought people would be like that with Call of Duty, but it doesn't really seem to happen that much. As long as there's a good zombies mode, a lot of people still go out and buy it, it seems. But anyway, it wasn't really... Well, Activision is another topic, but yes, the main title of the video is, should we now boycott EA for all the stuff they've done? So for me personally, I don't really see any problem with doing it. There's nothing that they've got coming out that I want to play. They're obviously purely looking to entrap people into spending all, you know, nickel and diming them is the term, into buying all these microtransactions in whatever form that may be. Obviously a lot of people will say, oh, what about Anthem? Because that's obviously a big game that a lot of people are interested in, which is EA's version of Destiny. Now Destiny I'm not interested in either, so... you know, just not really my type of game. But for those of you that feel as though you can do, I think it would be really useful to the gaming industry as a whole if we were to not buy any more EA products. So the games you've already got, go and play them. If I want to replay Mass Effect, or if I want to go back and play Dragon Age Origins, or whatever it may be, then, you know, feel free to go and do that. But in terms of, will EA get any more of my money? Not for the foreseeable future. I think the only way that, you know, you could possibly stretch it is if they brought out a game that I thought, wow, that looks perfect. You know, that looks exactly the type of game that I want to play. And you're also willing to take on any of the potential drawbacks that EA are going to introduce. For example, with the Star Wars Battlefront 2 fiasco. But yeah, for me, as far as I'm concerned, I can add it to my list with Ubisoft for, this is obviously for other reasons, far-reaching reasons, ideological reasons. You know, a part of me and a part of what a lot of other people think that are really passionate about gaming is that the creation and the enjoyment in it is a passion, not so much a business. And the companies far and wide, maybe not as big as EA, granted, but they have proven that you can incorporate your passion with profit. You don't have to mix the two up or stifle one for the other. If you do it right, you can get it, and you know you can do that. I mean, there's loads of examples of companies giving their game away for free and then earning the money back. I mean, okay, Rocket League has got, you know, its crates and whatnot, but it gave that game away for free on the PlayStation Network. It was downloaded well over 1 million times, and that has not suffered from that. If anything, that's allowed people to get into the game, to play it, and you know, and a lot of people I speak to have like, yeah, you know, I bought the Batmobile. Oh, well, I didn't really particularly want it, or you know, I thought it looked quite cool, but I've got no issue with spending, you know, £1.99, £2, getting a different cosmetic item when I got the game for free, and I've enjoyed it so much, which is probably not the better way of doing it. I'm not saying it should be for free, but even at £15, really, you know, no issue with them adding that in to it later on. I suppose, you know, Killing Floor and CSGO and Dota, their economies are a little bit different. You know, CSGO's got a price of entry, Killing Floor 2's got a price of entry, Dota 2's free, but they all have items like that are worth money, different skins, but none of the items, as far as I'm aware, in those games, I only really know Killing Floor 2, give you any sort of actual advantage. You know, I can run in with my grenade launcher that's got its camo on, start shooting people, and they're like, oh, it does the same amount of damage. It doesn't do extra damage. It doesn't give me any advantage at all. Just, I get to look at a gun that's not stock, and yeah, people might go, oh, that's a bit of an interesting grenade launcher. Not that they do, because I think the camo one is actually really common. But I've sort of got off topic there. Basically, I will be boycotting EA. Not that they will particularly care for me, because I'm not really big enough to worry about. But, you know, I don't really think we need them. I think, I don't think they won't die or anything. I'm sure they've got plenty of money, plenty of new strategies that they'll come out with. FIFA is obviously a massive cash cow, and Madden as well. So, you know, they're going to keep on going. But for me, I just don't see the point anymore. I don't see really what they add to gaming in general, to be honest. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It'll be interesting to get some more people's opinions on it. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about EA. Right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye for now.